And a great teacher, Ray DiSanto. Welcome to the show, Ray.
Thank you.
There's the fellow to answer the questions. Ray, teammate?
Bruce?
Glad to have you on the show. And ladies and gentlemen, just briefly, we'd like to thank Dave Harding, who sponsors Ray in 3 leagues a week. And Ray, you're a sponsor yourself, so we'll give you a little plug. Ray's Pro Shop, 200 Lyle Avenue. And your team is the defending champion in the A1 Amusement League at Gates Bowl, is it not?
That's right, Bruce.
And ladies and gentlemen, Ray has a very, very interesting background. He was a top athlete at Batavia High School. He's a musician, a very fine drummer. I understand you've taken up water skiing.
Yes, I have a few years ago.
But today we'll talk about bowling. And this is a man that has dedicated his life to the game. I can remember Ray quite a few years back, coming out of Batavia, come into Rochester. He used to throw what they call a semi-roller. Now this fellow spent a whole summer practicing, converted to a full roller, and I think he's one of the top bowlers in Rochester today. Now, could you tell us a little bit about that conversion and why you did it, Ray?
Well, technically speaking, Bruce, it wasn't so much a semi-roller. I think it was more of a semi-spinner. And consequently, I was getting more spin than I was roll. And
what would this cause, Ray?
Well, it was causing an inconsistency of brake on various alley conditions and crossing lanes.
I see.
And consequently, I couldn't develop a true line to the pocket fast enough.
I see.
So I found with a full roller that I can develop a straighter line, truer line to the pocket on various conditions.
Well, this Ray is very good at demonstrating things. Would you just move your hand just up above our little thing here and show the difference in how you throw a semi-roller or spinner and this full roller, the different kick with your thumb and fingers?
Well, the semi-spinner is a wrist turn where you take your thumb from the upper position and turn it downward. And this develops your spin.
Right.
Where your full roller is that your thumb comes in at approximately 10 o'clock and you actually turn it upward and partially away.
It's amazing. And I have to thank Ray. I have been fortunate enough to bowl a few good scores lately, and it's a bowling ball that this young man drilled for me, and with his instructions. Are you still giving instructions, Ray?
Just partially. I don't have the time to devote to it anymore.
Pretty busy at the shop.
Yes, I am.
Well, look, you can pick yourself up $1,305 here today if you can string 7 in a row, or if you and Bud DeGraff could combine for 12, you could split up that $1,300, and that wouldn't be a bad payday. Hope you get it.
Thank you, Bruce.
All right.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Eddie.
And go down. You can roll a couple backup balls while we have the commercial on.
Okay.
And we'll be back with Strike Bonanza in just a moment.
That went over good. See, you didn't get that ball out onto the alley, Eddie, and if you don't do that, you're just likely to get a little extra tail on the end.
That's right.
All right, here's Ray again. 36 years old. Watch this footwork. No rush in there, as you notice. Solid pocket hit.
Isn't that a shame?
No doubt about that one. Well, that 10-pin cost Ray $50, and who knows how much more. But we can get started again here.
On Strike Bonanza, we'd certainly like to thank our gal, Lorraine Brownlee, who's been a big help, and Bob Yeager, our program director, who's done so much.
That ball turn in there, eh?
A thing of beauty.
Well, there's the best 6 frames that we've had bowled here on Strike Bonanza. Chuck Bank picked up a $50 bill for 5 strikes in a row. Bud DeGraff wants to help out here. Of course, Ray already had his strike in that frame. Ray DiSanto, triple, spare, double.
One pesky 10-pin in the 4th frame, or the boys would have 6 on, and Ray would have 6 on his own ball.
Right,
just one away from a chance at the whole thing.
The cost of that 10-pin is now up to $100. All right, Bud takes off that spare.
Hey, Buds do.
That was a good ball. Very good. There's your best ball. 5 strikes and a spare. There's DeGraff, lane 27 at Terrace Gardens. He's going to have to get a break there. He got a break. Broke up the split. No 6-pin.
Certainly like to thank Sam Mink and Nick Rago and Johnny D and Bob Plaskins over at Dewey Garden Lanes for all their cooperation in this series. They've been simply marvelous.
Really enjoyed it. ball breaks on the end. Okay, here comes Ray again now.
Again, the pressure lies with him to get a strike to keep the best ball going.
He's had 5 strikes in 6 frames. A 10-pin stopped him in the 4th frame. Here he goes again on lane 28. Good solid approach. Wheels that ball out. Squeezes it in. There's another one. There's some real bowling. And that would have been the... Mr. DiSanto would have been $1,300 and some odd dollars richer had not that 10-pin hung in that 4th frame. Triple, 10-pin, triple. And here goes Ray. Still got time.
$1,340 in the Lusher, M.A. Lusher Incorporated Strike Bonanza jackpot.
Come on, Ray. Another one. 7 for 8. And what a display of pocket shooting and bowling. I guess that fellow knows what he's talking about, huh?
What did he say to do?
He knows how to practice what he preaches. Bud DeGraff can help here with a strike. Come on, Bud.
Actually, he could help more if he were to get one in this next frame. Take a little pressure off Ray.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie, you're right. Ray DiSanto had already got the strike in that 8th frame. Bud can be free and easy on this one. Takes it off.
The boys can pick up $50 if they roll a best ball game of 275. And that's not out of reach.
So far-fetched. Ray DiSanto is stringing those strikes.
Now Bud can help here.
Oh, he's wide. He's wide. That's the danger of that deep inside angle of Bud DeGraff's head. So the pressure will be on Ray DiSanto, 36-year-old Batavian, here on our last week of the current Strike Bonanza series.
Here in our 13 weeks with some of the finest bowlers in the area on the show. Ray putting on the finest display so far of any of them.
Thing of beauty out there. Okay, Bud DeGraff covers up his spare, so we've got a mark in the 9th frame, but we want a strike here for Ray DiSanto. It means $50 to him if he can throw it in there.
That's right. He has a 4-timer on his own.
4-timer going. And there's no telling how far he could go. So come on, Ray. He's up to the line. Squeezing.
He got it.
Attaboy.
5 in a row. He's 2 strikes away from jackpot now. Putting up $1,350. 2 more strikes, Bruce.
2 more strikes for $1,350 for Ray DiSanto. He's got 50. He's got 5 in a row. He had hung
another 50 to him right
hung
here.
a 10-pin in that 4th frame, or he'd have 9 in a row. Hold it, Ray. Hold it. All right. 6 in a row. 1 more strike for $1,355.
Let me tell you something. 45 guys at home are champing that he missed.
$1,355 riding on this ball. Ray DiSanto up to the line. Rolls it out. He's in the pocket. He's got it! He's got it! $1,355 for Ray DiSanto. How about that? 7 strikes in a row. 10 straight pocket hits. There's a real bowling thrill. What an exhibition. You don't need it, Ray. You don't need it.
Good spot to miss, Ray.
Wonderful, wonderful display of bowling by Ray DiSanto. 278 on his own ball.
Good luck to you. Bud DeGraff, $325 richer. Bruce, my wonderful partner and one of the best bowlers himself in the city of Rochester, Bruce Cook, thank you for being on the show.
Quite a thrill. As you said, what a way to go, huh?
Batman and all, it is. Well, what did you personally, now that you've collected your thoughts, think of it?
I'm usually not at a loss for words, but I really don't know quite what to say. I've never seen a better exhibition of pocket shooting than my teammate and friend Ray DiSanto put on. All I can say is I'm very proud of him.
You know, with that sticky 10-pin in the 4th, we very well, as Nick Rago said, could have seen a perfect game here this afternoon.
Under this tournament being under ABC sanction, Ray would have had the benefit of all the ABC awards.
Let's bring Ray DiSanto out here. Ray DiSanto, and here he is. Ray, $1,335 richer.
I was going to pay a few bills.
Ray, it was just a marvelous exhibition, and Nick Rago has a check for you for $1,335. Nick, come out here.
You know, Ed, I give out a lot of checks in the last 17 years, but this is the greatest pleasure I ever had in presenting Ray this check for $1,300.
Thank you, Nick.
And 35.
And 30. Oh yeah, don't let us forget the $35.
Thank you, Nick. That's so lucky.
Okay, well, you take it there, and we'll have dinner on you some night, Ray.
Fine.
It was one of the finest exhibitions I've ever seen on television.
Thank you very much.
So let's have a big hand for our star, Ray DiSanto, who closed the series with a blaze of glory. It's been a lot of fun on Strike Bonanza, which is a TV 10 sports production. Thanks very much for having been with us.